What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 4. So this day I received a phone call and rose straight out of bed. So I look exactly how I feel. I was a little bit under the weather, but this is before I knew I was even getting sick. And again, I had no idea. I just wore a mask because I was getting headaches due to lack of sleep, of going to the hospital, and my sister calling me in the middle of the night for help with the baby. So just call me Barbara the Builder, because why did I do this with no instructions? Like, they literally was over here struggling, y'all. I told them I'm the chosen one because they literally could not figure this out. I did this with no instructions, and I was fighting for my life with this thing for a while, but I did it, and you see how it turned out. And y'all, I'm so glad I came over here. Like, they was missing parts. They was missing the pole in the changing station. I found that in the room. They was missing the little pad that goes right there where the mattress lays. Yes, I found that in the room. Y'all, they had parts scattered everywhere, but we got it together. And this right here is where the wipes and diapers can go, as well as some ointment. You know, I really need to call and tell her don't unbox another thing if I'm not there to build it, because they probably just gonna be breaking pieces and losing parts, and I'm probably just the best person to count on when it comes to that. But she's a new mom, so we'll cut her some slack. Alright, so after receiving a phone call that she needed me over here to build the baby bed, she also wanted me to swaddle the baby. So as you can see, he was laying on a blanket, taking a nap. Of course, he was supervised. But then I decided to swaddle him to help him sleep longer during his naps. But as you can see, I was trying to get that perfect triangle. If you know, you know. They teach you this in the hospital, and it stuck with me. And I still remembered it from when I had my daughter. And then I went to pick him up. I am literally just still so amazed. Like, he is so gorgeous and so tiny. Everything was so big for him. And please don't pay attention to me. Let's pretend I'm not there. Let's all focus on Saya, because she caught me on a rough day, but this is what it looks like to be one phone call away. In this moment, it wasn't about me or how I looked. It was about getting her the help and support that she needed. But yeah, let me give y'all a quick tutorial. So I laid his head above the triangle, and then I folded one side and tucked it behind his back. Then I grabbed the bottom part and tucked it over his shoulder. And then I grabbed this last piece and tucked it behind his back, and there's a swaddled baby. Now, before he could truly relax, I think he started wondering what was going on, because he started peeking at me and opening his eyes. I guess he was wondering, like, what did you do to me? And the swaddle got messed up a little bit at the top part, but I fixed it later. And then I started trying to rock him to sleep. And this is what a swaddled, content nephew looks like. He's so cute. Sorry, y'all, ignore the baby talk coming through. He started mean mugging and making faces. He always doing that in his sleep, but he was content. But then everybody heard that I was over taking care of Saya, and they decided to come over because they got jealous, and especially my daughter. She don't play about her cousin, okay? So make sure you stay tuned for episode 5.